Here is your latest African news bulletin. Kenya to South Africa. Africa must unite and do away with borders, Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta in South Africa. If Africa wants to be a manufacturing giant, it needs to do away with borders. These borders were not made for us. If we are going to be manufacturing giants, we need to do away with these borders. This was the view of Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta on Tuesday afternoon while on a state visit to South Africa addressing the SA Kenya Business Forum. He said he was happy to hear that SAA and Kenya Airways have agreed on a strategic partnership framework towards the creation of a pan-African airline that will draw on the capabilities and advantages of the two airlines. Kenya and South Africa signed 8 key bilateral agreements, ushering in a new dawn of cooperation between the two African nations. Burkina Faso. 13-year-old Burkinabe boy shoots down French drone with slingshot. A 13-year-old boy from Burkina Faso is being hailed as a hero for using a slingshot to shoot down a French army drone near the city of Kaya, which is about 103 kilometers northeast of Ouagadougou. It all started with the journey by a convoy of the French army from Abidjan in Côte d'Ivoire on its way to the Nigerian capital of Niamey. After having crossed the border between Côte d'Ivoire and Burkina Faso, all seemed fine as the convoy traveled through the latter country. But at the town called Kaya, the convoy encountered angry protesters who accused the French army of supplying jihadists who have tormented parts of Burkina Faso for years. The situation degenerated into a high-tension variety, prompting the French army to fire warning shots into the sky. That didn't work, so they deployed a drone to capture aerial video to assess the situation. That's when the 13-year-old boy used his slingshot to shoot down the drone. Malawi. Malawi asks Mike Tyson to be its cannabis ambassador. Malawi government has asked former world heavyweight boxing champion Mike Tyson to be the ambassador for Malawi's cannabis brand. Minister Robin Lowe stated that Malawi's legalization of cannabis last year has opened doors for both locally and globally. Malawi may not go it alone as the industry is complex, requiring collaboration. I would therefore like to appoint you, Mr. Mike Tyson, as Malawi's cannabis branch ambassador, Mr. Lowe penned a letter. Tyson was supposed to visit Malawi last week, according to local media, but his trip was postponed to finalize preparations for his engagements when he will be in Malawi. Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe's economy is rapidly improving, Mnangagwa tweeted. If you ask an economist, Zimbabwe's economy is rapidly improving. Our GDP growth is predicted to hit 7.8 this year. As we rebuild our economy, our goal is to make sure that all Zimbabweans reap the benefit of this growth. No Zimbabwean will be left behind. Ethiopia. Ethiopia's Olympic hero ready to join the battlefront. Ethiopian Olympic legend Haile Gebrselassie has announced plans to go to the battlefront just a day after Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed announced he was joining the fight against rebel forces from the northern region of Tigray. I am ready to do whatever is required of me, including going to the front line, he said. Gebrselassie is regarded as a legend in Ethiopia, and his comments were seen as an attempt to rally public support behind the battlefront. Thanks for watching. You can directly support us in this news series by joining our membership program or fans membership subscription on the button below. Visit our news website weloveafrica.net to stay updated with all the latest African developments and future events. Remember to share, like, and leave your comments below.